So first things first, we've got building materials, special properties, sticky and lethal. So we have like the lava, the quicksand, the gas there. Some of these haven't been filled out. We've also got tiles and stone building materials. There's just so many materials there to work with. Also, this just looks so easy to go and build with. Being able to go to the front, to the back layer. You can also shape the tool by dragging on the dots and creating dots just kind of wherever you want. I think this is also another really good feature that you just didn't have in Little Big Planet. Not that I remember, at least. You can also change the material. That looks, you know, it's a necessary gameplay feature. You can also change the outline of the object or the shape of whatever you've built. I think that's also really cool. So for instance, it's now just got a slight edge to it. I think that's insane. I think, you know, we needed that in Little Big Planet, and I'm really glad that we have that in Restitched. So there's also an eyedropper up there, which allows you to just go and pick up that material, which just makes it so much more convenient. Love that so much. Let's go and take a look at this menu here. We've got collectibles, so the little coins, gadgets and utilities. So, you know, I'm guessing that's a respawn maybe. Maybe that's the end and that's the camera. I'm not too sure. I don't know. So that's going to be the note that you can stick on to, you know, note what needs to be done. But yeah, and then you've got like the race flag there. You've got the trampoline. You've got the bubble, which they're about to use. You've also got the spike and the death bomb, which we've seen in previous recapped posts. Also a bunch of lighting as well, and particles and effects down there. I think all of this looks brilliant. So, you know, currently 5 layers in the game. So you can place a bubble there, and then go and place one down there, and basically just sync them up. So the settings for this bubble, you know, you can regenerate the bubble. You can set the direction, teleport target players. There's loads of stuff here. There's a timer. There's just loads of settings for these that look brilliant. So actually playing the level through now, you can jump down there, pop up, and then, you know, it's kind of like a parkour type thing. And I just think that looks great. You can also go back, obviously, because it boosts you up. I think that bubble is amazing. I also love a little sound effect. I think that's really neat. Also, actually going into the level editor is really simple. You just grab the stuffy from up there and place him wherever you want to. That is so much better than how Little Big Planet was with that. You needed to play the level. You needed, you know, it is just so complicated with making sure you get the right checkpoint synced up for the part of the level that you want to play through. This is so much more convenient. You can see that the material, you can actually have different settings for it. So for instance, you can go and make it threadable with the needle and thread. You can also change the appearance and the physics in there as well, which is really good because, you know, to change the physics of a block, you had to make a gadget, a tool, make it anti-gravity. This is just so much more simplified for actual game creation. Also got the lethal, so you can make it lethal. You can also make a block or something pushable, and you can make something climbable, like the animation rig that they have for the climbing physics. I think all of that, all those being in a simple setting layout, is really good and honestly crucial. So here you can see a bunch of stickers being placed, but you can also see a bunch of stickers that the team have been working on. I love the little pizza. I love the gradient color use on that. I think that's just really fun and interesting. But yeah, there's a bunch of stickers here. I think the caution signs are going to be utilized really well. Also for text and numbers, which obviously they are needed. And why say no fishing sign? Well, actually, the no fishing sign would be for the beach theme, actually, thinking about it. But yeah, I think the stickers just look really good. We've also got a Triple Creative logo up there as well. You can actually go and change the gameplay of it, and you can make it climbable. So you can now go and actually climb on that, and you know, and you can climb on it from both sides as well. I think that's really just good and fun to have. You can also go and add music. I've turned the music off just because it's really loud and irritating for when I'm trying to speak in a video. But you can go and have different sounds with the pitch. Which it just adds a bit more flexibility to that creativity for the game. You can also make it loop. You can turn down the music's sound. There's also the section at the bottom there on the UI. Something that I don't think they actually meant to properly show off here, but is shown off, is the actual level editor's menu when you back out. So you've got empty level, you've got the author's name as well. But also something I love is the time in the level. So you can actually track how long you spent making the level. And I love being able to track how long I've played games. So like for instance in Overwatch, one of my favorite parts about it is you can track how long you've been playing it for. So having this is amazing. I love this so much. You've also got the actual video, so you can go and make that have different trigger radiuses. But the better part is that you can select the preview on and then basically just set exactly where you actually want it to be. But yeah, you can set exactly whereabouts you want it. You can change the roll of it, so you can make it like slightly twisted. It looks great. Camera shake and the strength is there as well. Just basically everything you kind of need in a camera, really. I think that's fantastic. So he's going to go and spawn Stuffy in, and then you can see the camera actually move. And this camera optimization that you get is so insanely good for the sake of Stuffy. So there's the light that you can go and mess around with. So you can go to the appearance and change the color of it to be anything that you want, because there's a hashtag there for the color code. But you can also change the intensity, the radius, the fogginess, kind of everything that you could in Little Big Planet as well. Favorite things coming is and I'm gonna pause this because I think it's actually the coolest part, is the gravity. So you can change the gravity of stuff. So for instance, you can make it so it goes more to the right and more to the left, or you can make it go more up, or you can make it go more down. I think this is amazing, especially the left and right gravity. I think games are going to be made with this, with some really cool designs with gravity going left, right, up and down. Honestly, love it so much. And yeah, that is everything in the Restitched level editor gameplay. I think it's amazing. If you want to go and check it out for yourself, there's a link down below. I didn't miss out a whole lot because of how much of it looks incredible, but do go and check it out for the stuff I did miss.